going, everyone? A few months ago, you might remember a video I made talking about an abandoned Saab dealership that was in Qatar. And today, thanks to I assume a French subscriber sending me this article, there's also an article in English that we'll be referencing here as well. There is, believe it or not, another Saab dealership in France that is pretty much the same as this dealership in Qatar. If you don't know what I'm talking about in reference to the Qatar dealership, please click the link up here in the top corner when you're done watching this, and make sure to check that video out because it was pretty cool but also sad to see. But with that being said, let's get into this video. I'll link both of these articles down below at the top of the description if you want to read through them yourself or possibly translate them for yourself, but we're pretty much just going to be using this first article to look at all the pictures that they have because it's cool to see. So let's jump in here. You can see the Saabs in here. It's not like these are like 2011 or 2012 9.3s. These are old generation 9.3s. These are cars that could very well be 20 years old by now. So it's kind of crazy to think. If you look through here, you see a 9.5 right there, an old generation 9.3 right there. See the roof is kind of starting to collapse right here just from being so old. I mean, you can tell this place looks like it hasn't been touched in years. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. There's another OG 930 and then a 9.5 over there. Not sure how many of these cars are really the same. Looks like there's probably maybe 5 or 6 cars right here. There's the outside of it. So it's crazy to think that this, you know, normally when a place goes out of business, at least in America, I assume the same would be for France, you don't leave everything inside of it. Like if the Saab dealership went out of business or shut down here like 8-9 years ago, first off, it was probably just repurposed as like a Cadillac or I don't know, some GM dealership. I don't really know what happened to it if I'm being honest, because there was one in Scottsdale, which is about 30 minutes from here. But that's beside the point. Basically, if something shuts down, you would logically empty everything out of it and take everything that's in there and pretty much just leave the empty shell of the building. Well, I guess that's not the case here because as you can see, I mean, the outside of it, like they took the Saab signage off and everything, but the inside of it, I mean, there's even plants, which I don't even know how these are alive. A little bit confused by that. But you can see they've got a bunch of Saab signage and just memorabilia of sorts, I guess, up there on the wall, and then a 97X. Now I'm curious, for those of you that live in Europe, just a random question, I suppose. Was the 97X really common over there? Because I know SUVs are much more popular in America, so I don't know how big of a following the 97X really had over there. But nonetheless, there's one sitting right there. Same shot of that OG 9.3. You can see the tires are starting to clearly deflate. You can see the brakes are not looking too good from sitting for that long. Very interesting to see all this though. Oh, what's this? A 9.3 TID starting at 12,900 pounds. That's pretty cheap, I would think. I mean, I know obviously inflation over the last 20 years or so, but still. I mean, these cars, I'm curious, do they all have 0 miles on them? Like, are these all brand new Saabs that are 20 years old? Because if so, that's like, you know, that's just crazy to think. There's a slightly newer 9.5, a Dane. I mean, all of them look brand new, to me at least. So, I guess with that being said, oh, they still have the Saab flag out here that's clearly seen better days, and there's another 9.5 in the parking lot. Oh, you can see some more. I don't know how old these photos are, but there's another 97X right there. And there it looks like there's less cars, so I don't know if they moved them around at some point. It's a little strange, but there it is back in its heyday. Pretty cool, I guess. Let's flip to an English article so I can help interpret some stuff a bit more for you guys. This one's from Saab Planet. And they actually reference the same article I was just looking at, so it should be pretty much the same information. But from what they say here, it sounds like this dealership was active until sometime in the year 2000. The ends of the 2000s marked the beginning of the end for this company, blah, blah, blah. So if it did shut down at the end of 2000, that wouldn't make sense first off because there's a 97X and there's a Dame 9.5, both of which didn't really come out until 05, 06. So a little bit confusing there. So who knows when it really shut down? I mean, maybe they stopped selling cars then and they just service Saabs. I have no idea. It doesn't really say in this article. Unfortunately, there's just not much information, and it's really just a whole lot of speculation, as it seems to be with just about every one of these videos that I do. And I hate that I can't provide more information or find out more information myself. But this is pretty cool, I think, still nonetheless, especially since these are older Saabs. You know, it's not like the Qatar dealership where these are all like, I don't know, not brand, I mean, they're all brand new Saabs, but these were like new, like 2011, 2012 9.3s, like pretty much the last of the last Saabs, whereas this one is like a 20-year-old Saab. So I mean, if this really did shut down in 2000 when Saab was still alive, why was this inventory not ever taken to a different dealership, or why did they not sell off these cars before they completely shut down? So that's just another question I guess I have, and I suppose in a way, as I'm making this video and processing all this more, it's just bringing up more questions than answers. So I don't know. Pretty cool stuff though. Not a super interesting video today, guys. I apologize for that, but I still wanted to share this with you guys because I had a few subscribers send it to me and I thought it was cool nonetheless. My next upload should be pretty interesting. I'm going to be doing some stuff to the 2.0 to prep it for something that I'll be doing to it in the next probably month or so. So stay tuned for that. Tomorrow I'm headed to the junkyard to swap out some of those parts, and I'm going to leave it vague like that so you guys can figure that out on your own. But if you're following me on Instagram, you will probably see that happening the same day this video is going live, so you can get a sneak peek of what's going on. So make sure to follow me on Instagram to stay up to date on what's going on with the cars. But other than that, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'll see you all next time.